You're probably wondering why I did the review on this. Just like everything else, if I find something that I enjoy and you know how picky I am, if something's a piece of shit, I'll probably throw it away. For instance, I want to do a review on that DeWalt fan that I showed in that video, just because it's one of the coolest, if not the coolest portable fans that I've ever purchased. And doing all the shit around the house, I figured that you guys would want to see. I know what you're going to say. Jay, what are we doing? You're doing reviews on wrenches now? Hold on. Wait a second. Let me just play this clip real quick. Now, this is me showing you my garage, and you could see that I have taken an immense amount of pride. Usually, I would pay people to do essentially what I've done and add things to the wall and shelves, but I've turned into quite the handyman. I'm pretty proud that I'm doing shelves and shit now. I'm just looking for random shit to put on my walls, picture frames, whatever. And recently, I've been putting things together that I bought a whole socket set, and you'll see that I love DeWalt. Come to find out that DeWalt is essentially made by Black& Decker. It's just like Cobalt is made by Milwaukee. But I bought this because I came up with a really good idea for a wrench. I said, well, what if a wrench had a switch on it and you were able to change it to metric or in millimeters to imperial, that's your 3/4 inch, whatever. And you're able to adjust the wrench and it lock in. And then someone was like, oh, they make an electronic one. And I think Black& Decker made it. It's absolutely trash. But then, with a little bit of searching, I found this gem. Now, when you take a look at this, you'll see that on one side you have the imperial, and then on the other side you have metric. And once you put your finger against one side, it doesn't allow it to close anymore. Almost like there's a sensor in it, but there's not. It's one of the most ingenious, intuitive, innovative designs I've ever seen. For instance, when I was putting my air inlet on my Flexilla blowgun, I was able to just use the wrench. I didn't have to go into the DeWalt case and then open it up and then find the wrench just to put that back. This wrench allows you to do all of that, and it's absolutely unreal. You're probably wondering why I did the review on this. Just like everything else, if I find something that I enjoy and you know how picky I am, if something's a piece of shit, I'll probably throw it away. For instance, I want to do a review on that DeWalt fan that I showed in that video, just because it's one of the coolest, if not the coolest portable fans that I've ever purchased. And doing all the shit around the house, I figured that you guys would want to see. Kind of like cribs, but only real. And my crib is not an $1 million house. As much as I wish it was, I can get close to that, but it's not quite there. So if you're going to purchase this, use the link down below. It might not work. Even if you don't use the link down below, just look it up. It's one of, shit, it is the coolest tool that I own by far. Has so many uses. You can use it to adjust the bolts or as a hammer. Either way, extremely solid wrench.